Some of my favorite memories here at SCIC have been
The people that I've met.
Meeting the community.
My best friend and current roommate I met like the first night of freshman orientation.
My first group of friends family feast, we all made like homemade meals together. I had kimchi stew for the first time, immaculate. I dream about that stew.
I spent many years being a TA here at the school, but I think what made it really special was all of the connections that I made with a lot of students.
The study abroad trip, we went to Italy. It was a time for connection, for people to actually know each other and live together.
learning how to use new equipment and tools.
Having the chance to use professional film equipment to make a short film for the first time.
One of my favorite memories actually is me and my roommates were helping one of our roommates finish a project.
I was drawing a massive paper mache tube.
We were using like 3 hair dryers at once and blew a fuse.
We just sat there and hung out for like an hour in the darkness.
That was just like a really great bonding moment.
I made a sculpture that looked like a coffin, and then I was pushing it down along Michigan Avenue. There were just so many like weird stairs. Art student coming through, sorry but not sorry.
My favorite place on campus is
McLean Building Cafeteria.
I spent all my time on the 12th floor of Sullivan.
The sculpture garden. It's a really peaceful environment to eat lunch and to soak in the sun when it's warm enough outside.
I would say this building, 280, is my favorite part of campus. We're here in the foundry right now.
Here in this room, it's a lot of press studio.
Well, I love this room. The Cultural Oasis, a space by and for students of color.
gardens outside of the Art Institute.
I really like to have class here. Having a big screen and watching your work up there is very nice.
Definitely my favorite art word is catharsis.
Ephemeral.
Phantasmagoria.
I would say institutional.
Handmade. I love when a piece of art has the hand reflected in the creation.
When people say my work is pretty, well, especially my mom, whatever she can like relate, I get really proud of myself.
When you say my art practice or my design practice, it feels so much more powerful than just saying my work or like my designs.
Using like poetic for everything but poetry.
And then juxtaposition is the other one, which I think it's a word we all kind of latch on to.
Critique.
My least favorite art word is critique. I don't like critique.
Least favorite, interesting. I just thought it was interesting. Like, yeah, what else?
Dialed in, like it's my favorite and least favorite at the same time.
The most meaningful project that I was a part of.
A friend and I actually started a student group to do more industrial design focused events. Just really nice to see that something that I planned out is actually like helping or like benefiting other students.
We essentially put on an alumni showcase at Expo Chicago in Navy Pier.
I wrote my coming out letter to like my family, and I like to think that my writing was a bit better because of the writing department.
I started this work about me kind of grappling with my own grief and losing a pet. I think it was so meaningful because I've never like really had such a connection with other people when making art before.
My luchador rug that I hand tufted from 27 recycled t-shirts.
It's my most recent piece, born out of joy and resilience, me being interconnected with the community, Oneida Nation.
I recreated a bunch of family photos out of fabric, and I sort of bound them together in this book.
My ceramics piece naturally pushed my practice in another direction and elevated it a lot. This giant hand-sewn solstice dress that I use for every winter solstice party.
These shelves that I'm making where I'm recontextualizing ornamentation and Indian furniture into a more modern and contemporary way.
I'm gonna miss so many things about SAIC.
Being a full-time student,
Being able to run into so many artists every day.
A lot of my instructors became like very close to me.
My professors, I never felt like there was an invisible barrier between us.
I will definitely miss the friends that I've made.
the community that I have in the Sullivan Woodshop, the feeling of belonging that you get after being here for so long.
Did Liv come in the shower real quick? I didn't thought I met you here. I think that's it.
It's art school, baby.